you're new here, I'm your girl Sarah, and I help aspiring entrepreneurs like you navigate the world of digital marketing. So, in today's topic, we are going to deep dive into a topic that holds so dear to my heart, which is overcoming limited beliefs. This is something that I felt that really held me back when I began my journey in digital marketing. So, I want to share those common thoughts that might be holding you back as well. All right, so let's jump straight into it. So, the five things that I feel are common barriers that might be paralyzing you and holding you back and moving forward on your digital marketing journey. So, the first thing is I'm not experienced enough. I don't have the money to start. The market is too saturated. I'm not good with technology. And what if I fail? All right, so let's go ahead and tackle these one by one. So, the first one, if I'm looking at my phone, that's because I have my notes here. So, I just want to be authentic and real. All right, so the first thing is I'm not experienced enough. A lot of people feel that when they start their journey with digital marketing that they have to be an expert. It takes time to become an expert with anything that you do. However, it's what you do with it, making sure that you are applying what you are learning. Experience comes with time and practice. I know I heard someone say on a podcast that I was listening to of this famous quote is that amateurs practice until they get it right, and professionals practice until they don't get it wrong. And I think that is so important to keep in mind with anything in life that you are experiencing or trying to become an expertise at. However, there are so many things that are out there for you to become an expert, such as starting online courses. There is a wealth of knowledge that is out there in the world wide web. And I think that is something that is very beneficial in today's time. You don't have to go to a library and sit and read all of these books. You have it at your fingertips, whether it's you using your laptop, whether you're using your phone. It's no excuse to gain access to whatever it is that you want to do. So, speaking of the World Wide Web, something that you're watching right now is YouTube. There are so many content creators who are out there who have courses that you can buy. So, I want to share with you on the journey or the pathway that I took, which was me investing in myself and purchasing a program through this community. It's called Digital Growth Community. So, in this program that you invest in, you're able to learn and earn at the same time. Also, there are so many trainings that you receive. There are weekly trainings from the instructor, there's positive encouragement, there's a community that I'm going to deep dive into later on, but there is a surrounding community um, with people who are like minded just like you. So for me, that was the path that I chose to take. However, I'm not stopping my learning. I share with you that in the program, there's continuous training that's happening weekly and also daily. But also, I'm taking that skill set that I am learning through this program and I am venturing out and watching other content creators here on YouTube or other platforms to gain knowledge on how I can get better at digital marketing. So, belief number two, I don't have the money to start. There are so many free tools out there that's at your fingertips, such as here on YouTube. It does not cost for you to begin content creation on YouTube. Also, TikTok. All the social media platforms that are out there, those are free tools for you to put yourself out there and brand yourself. Something again that the program that I invested in teaches you on how to brand yourself, how to use these social media platforms to benefit you, on how to start your digital marketing journey. However, if you're someone who would like to invest into a product, To start off with, again, you don't have to start out with the product. I just listed out some things that you can do that are free for you to get your feet wet. But with the program that I invested in, they do have options where you can start in at a lower option and work your way up. You can upgrade. But I chose the route of starting high so that it allowed me to have 4 streams of income. So the reason that I went with the highest program is because it gave me the ability to have those master resale rights and to be able to resell those at 100% profit. So out the gate, my pathway was to jump straight head in first and go ahead and have a product as well as using the free marketing tool that's out there. So those are just different ideas if you're thinking on where should you start. All right, so the third belief is the market is too saturated. Do you know how much money that is out there to be made in this digital world? I want to share, I just pulled it up on my phone. I just want to share with you when you say, or when you have the belief that this market is too saturated. So in 2024, it states that it is estimated for the global digital advertising and marketing market at $667 billion. So I want you to think about that. I am not about to sit around and let others take a stab at trying to get a piece of that pie. So I definitely want to be one of those in that number. I mean, don't you want to be a part of that number to be able to reap a piece of that pie? $667 billion is a lot of money. And it's not stopping there. It is projected by 2026, $786.2 billion to be made. So the world is not stopping. Or have you ever heard the saying, as you sit and wait for whatever it is that you're waiting for, time is going to pass you by. So go ahead and get out of your head. Stop paralyzing yourself. Go and get some of that money. You may be thinking to yourself, what is my niche? That's the next thing that you need to find. You may feel that this market is saturated, but everybody is different. Everybody has their own unique talents. You just have to find yours. I watched a content creator speak about how he was able to find his niche because he just could not think of what he felt he was good at, right? So he, posed a question to his friends on his social media platform, and he asked them to fill in the blank. And I think it was just a simple sentence stating, you think I am good at blank. And the crazy thing is, it was consensus of the things that he was good at, and that he thought to himself, okay, I may be good at that. But again, as human beings, we need that reassurance from people. So he was able to learn what his niche was. Something for me, one thing that I found out when I started digital marketing and I went into the avenue of wanting to vlog, I did that because I wanted to get comfortable in front of the camera. And so then I ventured out to now me posting how-tos, me sharing my journey on the things that held me back, and I just want to share that information with you. But going back, see, I'm rambling. Something that I found out when I was watching myself, when I was editing, is that I talk a lot. I hear that, but if that's something that you do, that can be your money maker. There are so many people who are out there in this world who was told that they talk too much in school, and now they're making hundreds and thousands and billions of dollars based off that one or gift or talent that was given to you. So go ahead and take advantage of that. You would be surprised the value that you can bring to others. So don't stop yourself. All right, so the fourth belief is I am not that good with technology. Technology can be learned, okay? Again, don't let technology paralyze you. I'm going to share again my experience with me investing in the digital growth community. When I invested into that program, one thing that I was unsure about is how to operate these social media platforms. The only way that I knew is me watching for entertainment. I didn't know anything about going live. I didn't know anything about having a business account. This program really gives you a step-by-step guide on how to get started. Even with Canva, if you're watching this right now, I built this template myself using Canva. There is a step-by-step guide on how to use Canva. I didn't just stop there with what the this program taught me. Guess what? I use the free tools out there in YouTube University. There are so many content creators who are out there who are sharing their knowledge on how to figure out whatever system that you are using. If there's anything, last night I was editing a video and I was inputting a picture, actually a picture that you're going to see at the end of this video, on how to make it circular. I couldn't figure it out. Well, guess what? I went to YouTube University. I was able to watch a couple of seconds of a content creator sharing how to do that. And voila, there it was. So I don't want you, again, to paralyze yourself in having these beliefs that I'm not good at technology, I can't do it. I share it with you with the program that I invested in. There's a step-by-step guide on how to get started with whether you want to use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, okay? So take advantage of that. Now I can say by me taking and learning about the different ways on how to use technology on these social media platforms, my skill set has grown tremendously. I have always been a creative person, but I can tell you right now, me looking at the editing that I'm learning and that I'm doing, of course, starting out, things are going to look crazy at first, which is fine. I think I ran across another content creator who was sharing that she was watching a video with Mr. Beast, and he was doing an interview, and the question was asked, what advice can you give a upcoming content creator here on YouTube? And she shared what she heard was, your first 20 videos are not going to be good, and there's nothing that you can do to change it, which is okay. But from then on, just take one thing that you are noticing and that you can fix. So again, don't let technology hold you back. Learn from them. Your skill sets will grow. And within a year, you will be surprised and amazed at all the things that you have overcome and the things that you have learned. All right, so the fifth belief, something that I think a lot of people go through. What if I fail? What if you do? Failing is a part of the journey. Stop being afraid to fail. It's going to happen. Just allow it to happen. Now, the most important thing though, when you do fail at something, just make sure you get back up and try again. Do you know how many people who are out there, who are making bukus of money, who are professionals, who are celebrities that failed at so many things? I'm pretty sure everybody knows the story about Michael Jordan. He didn't make his college team. However, he practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced. Back to that saying, amateurs practice until they get it right, but professionals practice so that they won't get it wrong. And that's something that he did. And look at all the accomplishments that he has set, that he has proven. He's one of the GOATs. There's so many people who look up to him. He did not give up. Yes, he failed, but he kept practicing. I recently ran across a post or comment to a video that I was watching, and it was talking about failure as well. And one thing that this commenter stated was, and I thought it was so powerful, she said, success is not built on success, but it is built on failure. It is built on frustration. It is built on fear. So I'm just going to leave you with that there. The real failure is not trying at all. So don't be someone, again, who is doubting yourself, who is limiting yourself, and who is staying stagnant or paralyzing yourself to not start this journey. So somebody I want to introduce to you, if you don't know about her, Google her, look her up. She's an awesome person, Michelle O'Neill. She is the instructor into this digital growth community. And she shares her story. She started back in 2022 in the digital marketing world. Now, she has some experience with MLM, with some marketing. However, she was only making a small percentage profit by selling someone else's product. But when she got introduced to this digital marketing community, she was able to learn that when she invested into this program, that she was given the master resale rights to earn 100% profit. And with that, she was able to make, I think last year, she shared in a webinar that I just watched, her first year, not last year, she made $327,000. She is already this year, and we already have 4 more months left. I think she is already at $927,000. If you hustle, if you have the right mindset, if you stop limiting yourself, then you too can build a 6-figure, maybe 7-figure, whatever your goal is, a 6 or 7-figure company in this digital marketing world. Another real life example that I want to share with you is Myron Golden. He doesn't know me, but he is my mentor. This man is so powerful. He gives so much wisdom and knowledge for free here on YouTube. Now, is he getting paid by receiving views on his videos? Of course. That's digital marketing. That's the joy of it. However, the message that he gives is so powerful. He too shared his background story on 10 years ago, how he was living on borrowed money. He was able to use what was out there, what was at his fingertips, to grow his digital marketing agency. And now he is making so much money. He always shares that he uses YouTube as his volunteer work because he actually charges a whole bunch of money by the hour for people to receive one-on-one consultation. However, if you just tune in to his videos, I guarantee you will feel so encouraged to start your journey. Get out of your way, get out of your head, stop paralyzing yourself. I keep saying the same thing over and over again because this is something that I experienced, that I did, and I want to share with you. Don't hold yourself back. Once you overcome these limited beliefs, everything, like doors will just begin to open. You will become a magnet because things will start being attracted to you. Use these two, as I call them, mentors, to guide you or to give you the encouragement that you too can start your digital marketing career and believe that you too can earn a 6 to 7-figure income. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm leaning and depending on and believing. All right, so here are some actionable steps that you can take to start your digital marketing journey and overcome these limited beliefs. So the first one is start small with achievable goals. I don't know about you, but for me, I become so excited about something that I want to take in everything, which can become so overwhelming. Have you heard the saying, you can't eat the whole elephant, but take it a bite size at a time? And that's something that you need to know, is that you're not going to become an expert off that. Give yourself some grace. Start small and then add on to that. Something that I shared earlier was when you just say you choose to do content creation here on YouTube, when you're watching yourself back, take a pointer of something that you can work on and then build upon that and then master that. And then sooner or later, you'll find that you are an expert in that area. The next actionable tip is surrounding yourself with like-minded people. This is something that is very important. I can share when I started my digital marketing journey, there are family members who didn't understand what it was that I was trying to do. It was something that was out of their ballpark, something that they didn't think of. That can allow you to internalize things and talk yourself out of doing something that you aspired to do. So make sure that you are surrounding yourself around with like-minded people. The digital growth community that I became a part of, those are a group of people who are like-minded. They are doing the same thing that I'm doing. So one thing that I do like in this community is that there are postings that you can do. You are always encouraged. You can post anything, whether you have questions or statements on something that's not working well. There are 37,000 people who are in this community. And you may say, oh my gosh, that's too many people. However, again, get out of your way. There are people in there who are to help you. Recently, there was a post of, people sharing that they don't have a lot of followers on their social media platform, and it was someone who made a post and stated, hey, there are so many of us who are in here. Let's go ahead and share our handle with everybody, and let's follow them and make comments and watch their videos to get that engagement going. Now, they were doing that because I don't know if you know, but with TikTok you have to have so many followers before you go live. So that is a community who is there to support and encourage you. So for me, that was a great incentive that I love about being a part of this community. Again, when I first started out, I was very scared. It was the unknown. I didn't know what I was doing. However, being um, surrounded by like-minded people really helped me. It eased me. It gave me the motivation that I needed to continue and to fight through. All right, the third actionable tip is invest in yourself. I recently ran across a video, and it was actually Anthony O'Neill. He's another person who shares a wealth of knowledge that I apply to my life. And he was just speaking about how are you investing in yourself? And I actually posted this on one of my TikTok videos. But how are you investing in yourself? And it just made me think there are a lot of us who are investing our time or consuming so much entertainment, and that we are not pouring into ourselves with knowledge, something that's going to help us um, build wealth. Now, I know for me, I sat and I wrote in my journal and praying to God. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted to build wealth for my daughter and for my family. However, I was doing nothing to make that happen. We can pray all day, and I'm somebody who believes in the Lord Jesus, but we can pray all day. We can go and buy those lottery tickets, praying that our number gets called. However, you have to make those steps. There's a rule that I shared with my daughter while growing up, because, they grow up with technology in their hands, in their face all the time. And so I remember seeing a video where someone had shared that, they have their child watch, they can watch an entertainment video, but they have to double up on something that they are learning. If you're telling your child to do that, why aren't you doing the same thing? Why aren't you spending that time learning something new so that you can turn it around and make some money from it? Again, the best thing that happened in this generation is digital marketing. One thing that was shared in our community, or actually on the webinar that I was watching from Michelle, she made the statement, and I really didn't even think about it this way. Digital marketing is a real estate. There's real estate. And I'm like, huh? And she was stating, whatever you post, it is out there. So when I make those posts on TikTok about investing in yourself and joining the digital growth community, that's something that took me only a couple of seconds to make and post, and I'm walking away from it, but it's still out there. So my perfect customer may not see that video today, tomorrow, but it's going to be out there months from now, years from now. So that is passive income that can happen. So again, don't let this opportunity pass you by. If you're still thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It only will take a couple of seconds of your time to make a posting. And there, and we see it daily. There are so many videos out there that goes viral and changes somebody's life. Risa Tisa is one person. One day she felt that she needed to share her story. She made that connection with her viewers. And that, my friend, turned her into making money from it. It's digital marketing. She marketed herself, even though she didn't even know she was marketing herself. So I'm going to leave you with that one. The fourth actionable tip is visualize success. Recently, I just created a vision board, and some people they wait to the beginning of the year to create their vision board. That is so important for you to visualize what it is that you want for yourself. It's never too late for you to start your vision board. You know, this brings me back to the old good book. What is the word states? Write the vision and make it plain. That is something that you need to make sure when you are visualizing and that you are making those steps towards your goal that you are doing. I read something that really stuck to me, and it stated that a vision without a plan is just a dream. So you don't want to stay stagnant and just visualizing, but you want to move forward with actionable plans to make that vision come true, to make those dreams come true. So again, imagine where you want to be and work towards that vision. And the final actionable tip is take consistent action. One thing that if you are serious, or if you have been watching videos about becoming a content creator in this digital marketing world, is being consistent. That is the main thing that I've been hearing every time. And no matter what video I watch, is being consistent. It is when things get tough or you are not seeing the evidence of things that will cause you to quit and to stop. Someone has shared with me that when a farmer plants his seeds into the ground, he is not going back and watching it every day to see if it's growing. However, he nurtures it. He nurtures that soil. And that's something that you need to make sure that you are doing, that you are remaining consistent. One thing that Michelle in this digital growth community shared in one of her webinars or trainings was that a lot of people get caught up on their following, especially I'm pertaining to TikTok. And it can even go with YouTube as well. But if you're trying to be monetized, of course, that's something totally different. However, when you focus on your followers, she stated, having followers sometimes is not going to increase your bank account. You can't take followers to the bank account to cash a check. Not, nor neither can you take views. I know something that I was looking at was that over on TikTok, my videos were not getting a lot of views. But she said, forget the views. Yes, you want people to watch it, but what you want is engagement, because that lets the algorithm know that people are interested in what you're saying and that they're going to push your video out more and more to those type of people. So yes, you want people to view your content, but you just don't want anybody. You want that perfect customer to be connected with you, right? You know, going back to Myron Golden, he shared on his platform one of his videos that I was watching about marketing. And he talked about the 7 marketing rule that I've never heard of, but I want to make sure that I get it right. And it says that customers need to see your brand at least 7 times before they commit to a purchase. So you may not get a purchase off that first view, right? But it's important that you be consistent with posting your things, because it takes time for people to want to buy from you. That's something that is shared a lot too with people who are in this digital marketing world. People have to make a connection with you. They have to trust you in order for them to make an investment, which is very important. So being consistent, showing up, shows that that perfect customer that you are there, and it's going to want to make them want to learn more and or know more about what it is that you are advertising. So don't forget that. Stay consistent. Alrighty, so there you have it. A roadmap to overcoming your limited beliefs in your digital marketing journey. So always remember that your mind is very powerful. It's important for you to invest and to consume things that's going to empower you. Your mindset can either be your biggest tool or it can also be the biggest obstacle. Make sure that you have that growth mindset for it to be your biggest tool. Today, I want you to choose to empower yourself. So, if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post new videos. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.